All right, hey everyone. So this is my recap video of week 25 of my hobby kernel dev. It's a short recap of the 2-hour stream, and I'm just going to go through the main parts of it as a brief kind of summary and recap for those of you that don't have time to watch a two and a half hour stream on kernel development and in all of its gory detail. So the first 25 minutes or so are me explaining the bug from last week. So last week in week 24, I had this virtual memory bug where it was causing all these reboots if I called functions, because I messed something up where the stack wasn't writable. The key point there was that I had a bug where my page table entries were writable, but I had a bug where my page directory entries were not marked writable also. So that change was not propagated from the page table entries to the page directory entries. And that's like the ultra concise summary of that. So I basically spent 25 minutes talking about that. Then starting from like the 25-minute mark or so, I started doing a bunch of like Git cleanups because my working tree was super dirty. And so I was like cleaning up Git for another like decent amount of time. Around the 40-minute mark is when I actually start doing development and actually getting back into development and start working on my elf loader again. Because for general context, what I'm doing is I've been working through exercise 2 of lab 3 from this MIT course for some time now. And basically I'm trying to finish the last 3 functions, and it's taking me a while because there's like bugs and stuff. But starting from the 40-minute mark or so, I actually start coding load icode again. And I'll just kind of get back into it at an hour. Okay, so here's me kind of, I made some visualizations of like the elf loading process, and there were some details about alignment, which I was kind of discussing. And so I basically made this diagram, which is like not super easy to see, but basically it's this diagram that visualizes, okay, so here is the elf data. Here is the rest of the elf program, I guess the segment. It's the mem size, and there's a certain region after the file size ends, potentially where data needs to be zeroed for the duration of the mem size region. But then furthermore, my memory allocator allocates in page sizes, and so we might need to even mem set even further to the next page size. So I was kind of talking about the mem setting involved in elf loading. At 1 hour 34. So yeah, here's just me continuing. Okay, I had this so now I'm doing this other part where I'm like trying to allocate a stack, some stack memory for the user space process. And that's when I hit this bug. So I hit this bug approximately right here at 1 hour 21, where trying to mem set the stack for the process triggered reboots. And then the next basically segment of the stream is basically me debugging why mem setting the stack caused reboots. And the short answer is it was exactly the same kind of bug as last week. In a different part of the code, I had accidentally used the wrong variable when referring to the page directories, and I ended up not modifying the correct page directory, which ultimately caused it to not be writable, which caused triple faults when things tried to write to it and mem set things to 0. So there's this kind of long part of me debugging that, and during part of that, I guess around the 126 point, I go on a weird side quest and I start implementing this like helper utility in the kernel monitor, which is basically a little like shell kind of debugging environment. And I was kind of trying to implement or like a tool to help me kind of like dump the page table entries and stuff like that. But I decided that I didn't want or have the time to write a function that converts a string number into like an actual int number. So I gave up on that, and I just went and debugged the issue without using that little tool. And yeah, so I'm continuing to debug that issue with the page tables. Here, you can see that I'm querying. I have the virtual address, and I'm querying to assert that that there's a physical frame associated with that virtual address, and also that the page table entry is writable, and also that the page directory entry is writable. But I messed up, and I was using an OR operator instead of an AND operator. So rookie mistake on my end. And then I was trying, here's my attempt to kind of minimize the problem by doing a single memory write instead of a memset. And then eventually I figured that out. Probably closer to the 1 hour 53 mark. And at that point, I start going back to my unit tests for my kind of loading code. And I start trying to figure out how I'm going to, because I had kind of ostensibly finished the basic elf loader at that point. So I was trying to kind of verify that it worked and write a few tests for it. So the next part is just me kind of doing that, basically giving virtual addresses and then writing some code that checks that those virtual addresses are mapped, stuff like that. And then that kind of got into a weird thing with me debugging my elf code for probably the next, the remaining 20 minutes of the stream, where I had some weird thing where I thought the magic was being parsed wrong. That wasn't actually real. But then towards kind of more of the very end, I legitimately had problems with my elf loading code. It was a really stupid C error, and I wasn't computing the pointer to the program headers correctly. You can even see it right here in this screenshot. I am inappropriately, I'm accidentally casting this binary thing to a program header pointer, which actually happens before the pointer arithmetic, and so that gets way off. And the fix was to just kind of more tightly wrap that, to first do the arithmetic on the basic uint8t pointer, and then cast the end result to a struct program header pointer. So that was a legitimate bug that took me kind of a while to figure out. Unfortunately, I was going into the elf documentation, and then the stream ends with me. Here's me in the debugger wondering why my program headers are all 0. You can see that. And then the stream ends with me discovering another reboot bug, which I literally just don't, even right now, I don't know what it is. And that's what we'll do next week. So that's the quick recap. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Peace.